Hi everyone, hope you well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into one right now. But once again, thank you for all your support, the comments, the sharing is caring, everything you do across the channel to help for the growth of this channel. Honestly, I wish I could meet you in person and shake your hand. It's been amazing. We're all on this journey together, and long may it continue. It's all good, okay? So I will try and keep you updated every day with one. It's a fantastic project, as you know. I do really like this project, and I've got a lot of faith in it moving forward. But obviously, what we're going through here is these levels of consolidation, corrections, and things like that. Again, reassure you, it's perfectly normal. Yesterday we were anticipating the fact that we lost this golden ratio here on this retracement is actually quite a negative thing, okay? And I did say to you, it's a fall down. Hopefully this level here, this ascending sort of channel that we've got going on, and we can adhere to it, can act as a level of support. Lo and behold, look at that. Boom, got the support, got the bounce, and off we went. What a fantastic entry that was, okay, to hold support. Because, you know, using the fibs, again, use the fibs is great, but always, if you can, drop trend lines in. You will see me drop them in now and again, and especially when we bottom them out as well. So it's adhering to this trend line, and it's adhering to the fibs as well, because it did actually bounce off the 0786. But usually when things retrace and they lose the 0618, it's sort of indicative of a larger reversal, and it's called a reversal wave, where it actually comes down and retests the bottom. But we've got away with it so far. Fingers crossed, touch wood, it's all good, and we're going to keep moving on. This is positive, okay? We've sort of conforming to this ascending type of triangle pattern that we've got going on here. Usually when you fall into them, though, I'm going to be transparent, usually when you come down into them, they're a continuation pattern, okay? You're sort of coming back on yourself, and then you do roll over. But we are in a bull market, and we have hit a double top, and we've found a double bottom, and hopefully here, looking at this, we have actually formed a bit of an inverse head and shoulders pattern here, okay? So you've got your left shoulder, your head, and then a weakening sell-off trend, which creates the right shoulder. Not pretty, I know, but it effectively is an inverse head and shoulder. It's basically a reversal pattern, okay? So once we can break this particular resistance line now, because this is acting at a level of resistance, if we can break that and close above it, then you would be looking at a really nice potential upside for one here, and that would be something like that up to that target there, okay? So it's already pumped a lot. I don't anticipate that it'll continue to pump, but I don't know. I've not got a crystal ball, okay? I'm just exercising a level of caution there. What you want to see, okay, you want to see this close above this resistance line, and right now that resistance line sits at roughly 0.16192, okay? So if you can see one start to close above that, it means it's broke the resistance of this inverse head and shoulders, back test it as support, because then it's potentially going to march on to reach our target, and that is a whopping trade right there, okay? From this support line that we drew yesterday, and hoping that we get the level of support there, just outlined in yesterday's video, again, the lower high, the higher lows. Do you see that? That's what we're anticipating when we went down and made that low there. It was anticipating these higher lows, and lo and behold, they've come in. But you can see you're coming up and you're hitting your head on resistance. You're sort of conforming to this kind of ascending triangle type pattern. So at the moment, that is up currently 14% from that test of support there. Now, if you can get through here and back test this resistance, then you're looking at this pattern playing out, okay? And from that point there, you are looking at a lovely little trade of around 24% until it gets up and hits a level of resistance right there, and potentially fall back on itself. But that would look really good, and really confident of the fact that you're getting this reversal, and you're now starting to march on and broach this all-time high, and then obviously get to our future price prediction up there for one. So it's all good, and that is our future price prediction up there for one, is $1.46. I don't know if I've explained why I've got that price prediction up there for you. If you want me to just go through it again quickly, I will do. But basically what it is, I've zooming out, okay? Zoom out on the daily time frame. Like I say to you, always zoom out. If in doubt, zoom out. Look how healthy we're looking on the daily, okay? Another level of reinsurance for you right there, for one, is that we're above the daily 20 EMA. We was below it, okay? Below it, and it's forcing you down, and it's making you sort of come down to test the 55, which none of us want that, okay? Because that's a high level of consolidation. And believe it or not, one has actually corrected from that high all the way down there to that bottom there on that daily wick, 47%. That's huge. 47%. I'll be honest with you, I don't see anything usually bigger than 50% in crypto in a bull market from my experience. So for me, it's not a definite, but for me, I think the bottom's in, okay, on this particular correction for one. Fingers crossed, okay? So basically what I'm saying now is we're marching on, but you're obviously going to hit resistance. we're from the bottom. Hopefully we're going to hit resistance, we can break through that resistance, we can start marching on. We've got these targets, but we've got a price prediction up here. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you why I've got that price prediction, because I don't know if I've explained this to you or I've done this in a previous video. I can't remember, but I do potentially see one getting to that price prediction up there, and I'll tell you why. And that's basically, I think it's about 7 or 8x from here. It's simple really. From this level of consolidation here, when we went up, this level of consolidation, okay, we pulled back and we corrected just there. We formed a base, a bottom, okay. I do apologise about the noise. Just there we formed a base, and from there we went on to make a high, okay, of around 1,195%. So what I've done, I've basically gone off the bottom there, and I've been relatively conservative because I think that the mega bull run's coming. Okay, I do think that we're entering the sort of mania stage of this bull run and this alt run that we've got going on right now. So I'm being conservative and giving it, you know, roughly about 1,000% up there. That's why I've got that price prediction for one. Just zooming back on the 4 hourly then, I just want to explain to you that what potentially could happen. Just zooming back on the 4 hourly then, what you could do here, just so you know, if you don't close above that, you are caught in this ascending triangle, and you may start to do something like this, okay, until you do actually potentially break out. So do come onto the chart, do draw your lines, okay, because it would be a great little place for you to sort of, if it did pull back, you could probably put a bit of a long in there and look for it to come back up and hit that as resistance. If we don't get through this now, if we don't get through this level of resistance today off this ascending triangle and get above it and close and start to march on, then do look for this sort of range of consolidation before we do actually break out, obviously, and hopefully to the upside. But obviously if we don't, then, you know, we're going to start falling down and making these lower lows, and that sort of invalidates this pattern, so to speak. Because at the moment, the only way that this can be invalidated, this head and shoulders, is if we make a lower low than this, okay, because then you're wiping out this particular reversal pattern. So that's one. I hope you enjoyed that video today. Please do take care, stay strong, stay safe, and obviously stay tuned, and I'll catch you later. Please do smash the like button. Thank you. Bye bye.